And I think kind of closing this up, I just want to know one or two of the biggest things, whether that be about yourself or the world, or other people that you feel like you've learned through this whole process.
Um, I guess I guess the first thing I've learned is I like before the switch I sort of um I felt like I was more skeptical of people in general. Like I felt less willing to be vulnerable and open around people because I felt like I wasn't really like I felt I was sort of like in an environment where it was like it sometimes felt hard to be myself or
Mhm.
things like that. But and that all changed a lot like when I went to Team Fog. Like I said, I'm still sort of learning that process of like trying to be more vulnerable. But I definitely I feel like I'm less skeptical of people in general than than I than I was before. So I don't know if that's like
Yeah,
um
no, I think
you
that's
know
perfect. And I feel like that's good advice to anyone who maybe is thinking about not only like making a change, but also just even where you're at. I think it's always a good idea to try to be like less skeptical of people and just being more vulnerable because I think that it's really hard to make connections when you're not vulnerable with people. I think that that's where connections are really rooted.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if this is like related, but and when it comes to like if anyone like is like considering like making a change in your life, like I know it's really hard, but just like looking at the pros and cons, and I guess for me like it was so many more pros than there were cons, so maybe for me it was easier for that reason, but make like some people like or I'm sure it's really hard for everyone, but I would recommend it if you think it's like objectively like the better thing to do because you'll um so I guess that's sort of like my mini like sort of advice
Yeah.
if at all. Like if you're considering like making any sort of change, um if like you've thought about it and you determined that there's more pros than there are cons, then just go for it, like yeah.
Yeah. I
And
think
then I
that's
guess I guess
perfect.
when it
Yeah.
comes to like yeah.
No, go ahead.
um I guess you asked for a second thing I've learned, and I guess that's it. Just like I plan to take any opportunity I have in the future, like to grow as a person. Like I don't like I want to be less afraid of change because a lot of the changes I've made have been so positive. Like I now feel less afraid in general to make changes in the future. So like if there's ever like any sort of positive outcome that I guess what I've learned is um just to embrace like any opportunity I have to just grow as a person. Like I want to continue to do that whenever I can, even if it's like a big change that might seem scary. Like I want to do what I can to grow as a person, even if it means making changes like that.